As Democrats, protesters, and activists continue to speak out against the Trump administration's deportation policies, the White House press secretary reminded everyone that Tom Homan, the border czar, was actually appointed during Obama's presidency. And deportations, they've been happening for a long time.
In fact, this is a Washington Post headline from 9 years ago, 2016. Meet the man the White House has honored for deporting illegal immigrants. And I would remind everyone in this room that it was former President Barack Hussein Obama who awarded a medal to Mr. Homan.
So there's this misconception floating around that Trump has deported more people than any president ever. But the numbers, they tell a different story. Across both of his terms, Obama's administration oversaw around 3 million formal deportations. If you include people who returned back at the border or left voluntarily, that number jumps to about 5.2 to 5.3 million, according to DHS. Now, during Trump's first term alone, the numbers were closer to 1.2 to 1.5 million, including returns. Formal deportations were around 1.2 million. DHS reports say that in 2025 alone, over 622,000 people were deported under Trump. And here's a clip that's been resurfacing on X with millions of views where Obama lays down the laws back in 2010.
Ultimately, our nation, like all nations, has the right and obligation to control its borders and set laws for residency and citizenship. And no matter how decent they are, no matter their reasons, the 11 million who broke these laws should be held accountable.
Families were detained when apprehended at or near the border to ensure they showed up for their immigration hearings. By 2015, due to court restrictions and pressure from advocacy groups, the administration phased out most family detentions and shifted to community-based supervision programs. Now, even during Obama's presidency, Democrats were criticizing these policies. Representative Joaquin Castro highlighted the human cost of deportations and pushed for reform. Senator Dick Durbin criticized the pace and scope of deportations early in Obama's terms. And Senator Elizabeth Warren, she called for stronger executive action to protect undocumented youth. And today, they are still fighting against these deportations. Now, Obama recently issued a rare political statement condemning the Trump administration and DHS after federal immigration agents shot and killed protester Alex Preddy in Minneapolis. He called Preddy's death a, quote, heartbreaking tragedy and said it should be a wake-up call about federal enforcement tactics and urged a full investigation and accountability for the agents involved. So even though the debate around deportations is especially loud right now, the Trump administration isn't actually the first president to insist that people in the country illegally be forced to leave or to use Homan to make it happen.